With another victory against the goblins in the open fields of Eregion, the remnants of their horde retreat into their last stronghold in the misty mountains, Moria. Most of the company is eager to reclaim the sacred and bountiful halls of our ancestors. But there are those who are hesitant, those that speak of a great evil, Durins Bane. For some, Durins Bane is a myth, a story to keep the littlest of dwarves awake at night. But for others, this creature is the embodiment of smoke, shadow, fire, and death. Whatever be true of it, we have proven ourselves unstoppable through unspeakable bloodshed. We must not tarry now that we are so close to our goal. If this creature is to be the bane of Durin's folk, let it know that we are deathless, and we are coming. Baruch Gazad, and welcome back, my friends, to episode 14 of our Dwarves of Erebor campaign in 3rd Age to the War, Divide and Conquer with AGO and Swan's Dwarven TLC mod. In the last episode, we had some pretty nice battles against the goblins of Moria, taking both Zakala and Brunost. Also, we had that really awesome battle at the fort here, just a handful of survivors, look at them. It's really a scrap band of merry dwarfs, men, and ballista crew, just one guy. And before we jump in the meat of this episode, I want to get some administration out of the way. Yes, the favourite part of anyone's job, of anyone's campaign, doing administration. I was considering moving my capital, which is still in Erebor, always has been, but come to think of it, it is rather central in my realm, because it's quite stretched out. We're going to disregard Mistrand for now, that's a bit of a colony all the way out there. But it stretches all the way from Gazar Narkad to, well, for now, the Loudwater Fields around Brunost. We'll be donating that land, so I guess the furthest is around Khandum, the Old Witch Realm. And in that regard, Erebor is still the most central location. I was originally thinking of maybe putting Gundabad there, but that's quite a bit away from my main money-making areas here. So I'm thinking we can still stay on the Erebor capital train. I also, of course, wanted to rename Zakkala. And I got a great suggestion from my Greek friend, whose name I still don't know how to pronounce, which is Barazinbar, which is Kuzdul, the Dwarven language, for Red Horn, which is one of the peaks of the Misty Mountains around the pass of Karadras, which is the path the Fellowship take before they go to Moria, where Saruman starts doing his angry yelling and he just calls the mountain down upon them, which is an awesome scene in the movie, in my opinion. So yeah, Barazinbar has a quite nice dwarven ring to it. I did also ask you guys' opinion on Brunost, whether or not we should give it to the dwarves or the elves, and or the Dunedain or the elves. And it kind of went 50-50 as far as I could tell, and I'm thinking we'll give it to the elves, because we already gave Kamath Bryn to the Dunedain, and then I can also give an Onrod and Ostenethil possibly to the elves, so they've kind of got like Eregion all sorted back under their control, which makes a lot of sense in my mind. I really want to get Khazad-dûm West for myself. I do think it's under siege. Not sure if it is. It's hard to tell what's going on under the mountain at Dwarodelf over there. But we'll see about that. Right, diplomat near the Weather Hills. You're a very good diplomat for some reason. Your influence is through the roof. If you can go back to the Isles for a moment, that would be most appreciated. So we'll just kind of recoup in Brunost for a little bit. Probably won't spend too much time there. Before we push to... Actually, should I spend any time there? Yeah, let's wait a little bit. We have time. I should also check to destroy some buildings. Haven't done that in a while. Because my economy for the longest time had not been a bottleneck at all. My bottleneck was always being able to train troops, right? To have them ready for training. But that's no longer really an issue. We've upgraded a lot of our barracks and archery ranges and all that jazz. So we've got a lot of troops ready and available to go to war. Now my economy, it's still good, it's still solid, but it's lagging behind ever so slightly. So we'll focus a little bit more on that. I think I can press the enter. I don't think there's anything else I need to be doing. We do, of course, have the army with Thorin sailing south. Thorin Stonehelm and his lads. We will also give Dane an army at some point. A lot of people were asking if I was going to send Dane in for the fight. I kinda... Ooh, I can get some Hearthguard. I kinda want to use Dane to reclaim the Blue Mountains. Seems befitting that Dane doesn't really stoop down from his throne to deal with squabbling evil men and orcs. That's way below him. I think there's only 2 threats that really make Dane step forth and take matters into his own hands, and that's either elven bullshit, so I'm looking at you, Thranduil, which that might still happen in this campaign, we'll see what we do with One Ring, or of course fellow dwarfs being little pains in the ass, which the dwarves of Eregion are very much doing. So I think that's a good opportunity for us to pull Dane out of an early retirement, give that man an army, and let him go ham. I'll take that Axesmith skill. Yeah, my economy, I'm kind of starting to drain some funds out of my reserves, which is not great. But there we go, we already got a mining complex in Durinburg, so that's becoming quite a bit wealthier. I think I can also boost my trade quite a bit, and that's also why helping the elves and the Dunedain helps us out a bit as well. So do I invest in the Great Roads? I think I'll make that money back. Smaug's Demise got the Merchant's Wharf. Not bringing in a whole lot of money just yet, so I think we'll upgrade the market. Even though we have trade with Dorwinion, I think there might also just be a lot of devastation still in these lands. Let's see. Money. Yeah, it's getting there. With the market, etc., it's growing. It is growing. Right, Mr. Thorin, I need to babysit you a little bit because you'll get stuck on that port near Dorwinion. Gotta keep an eye out for that. Oh, do not block me, please. I will pass by them through cheats if I must, because this is not the AI actively blocking me, it's just them being a wee bit silly. Alright, I was actually browsing through Reddit earlier. I am a bit of a Redditor myself, yes, I'm sorry. And I was reading a post on Gamer News, bunch of new troops there, which was talking about this new project that the Weta Workshop, in case you don't know what the Weta Workshop is, it's basically a bunch of digital graphics artists that also work together. Oh right, I was going to do this battle. I'll do that in a moment as I finish my train of thoughts. That also helped on The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, most noteworthy contributions there. And apparently they got some rights to make some games, some video games, which I'm very excited for. But basically in that thread there were a lot of people talking about how they desperately wanted a kind of Total War experience in Lord of the Rings. And that just made me think, like, there's so many people here that don't really know that Third Age Total War is a thing, right? Let alone Divide and Conquer, let alone AGO. So I just kind of been thinking about maybe making a video aimed at a rather broad audience, pretty much every fan of the Lord of the Rings and every fan of Total War, just to kind of highlight Third Age Total War is a thing, right? Yes, it's a mod for an older game, but it's a really very well polished mod, and you can really get that full experience, and then you can add on to that with Divide and Conquer, which I would very much recommend to everyone, and with AGO, which I would recommend to slightly more experienced players. So perhaps not for the first campaign. So I'm not sure what your thoughts are on that. I mean, everyone who's watching here does know what AGO is and what DAC is and what we're playing, and they know how to download the mod, etc, etc. But I think it might be interesting to maybe make that kind of broad video to kind of maybe get some more attention and just inform people that simply do not know that Third Age Total War is a thing. Right, I'm still waiting for my diplomat, and I think we'll do that battle for Nochva Rhaglaw then. Captain Thorlek. I don't think that guy will join. Luag. I think he's... yeah, he's outside of reinforcement range. So we got these two pretty boys. That guy could definitely be the son of this guy. They look quite similar. Fornagath and Eoshagan. He's got, let's see, probably just Witch Knights. Yep. Witch Knights, those Knights. And some Angmrim Archers. And then Eoshagan has 131 of Iron Crown Longbows. Okay, that's a solid unit. Should not underestimate them. We've got a Blacklock Ballista and a regular Ballista, so the walls and the towers shall not be a problem. We also have the Hammers of Gundabad to really beat down on those Witch Knights. And yeah, we got our 3 Stonefoot Spearmen who will bring us good luck in this battle, no doubt. Alright, the snowy lands of Nochva Rhaglaw. Part of them, oh, they don't even have towers. A part of the map that is not widely explored. I guess maybe in the War of the North game? War of the North game? I'm not sure how many people actually played that game. I covered it on the channel in case you want to watch it. I played it with my good friend Ruben in co-op. But it's one of those games that quite often get overlooked, and it's not like a must-play by any means. Unlike The Third Age, which is that kind of Final Fantasy-esque game, which I would consider a must-play for Lord of the Rings fans, even if it's law-breaking to the max. It's just a fun game. War in the North, it was a fun game, but it wasn't anything special. So I do wonder how many people played that. I guess in terms of popularity, the most popular and well-known and most played games are probably the movie adaptations by EA games. You know, The Two Towers and Return of the King. And maybe then Battle for Middle-earth after that, which I never played as a kid. Alright, it's Animal Fight Mode. I only played it fairly recently. Had a lot of fun with that. Those are also on the channel in case you missed that. Happened about a year or two ago. And sometimes I still get comments of people... let them go inside, that's fine. Of people asking me if I am going to play through them again, or maybe play through the Age of the Ring mod. And typically my answer is nothing planned at the moment, but... maybe I should. Maybe I should. We'll see. Right, let's go in there. Gets the clobbering. I think I'm just going to send in my... let's get the armor-piercing lads in, because they're mostly going to be... well, you coming... Where are you going? Where are you? You're over here, okay. Send in the Blacklock engineers, maybe send in the ballista as well. Lure them into a position that is quite favourable for us. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, that kind of brings me back to what I was talking about earlier, the announcement that Weta Workshop is making some Lord of the Rings games, and I'm excited for that. And that's the one thing that, regardless of how well Rings of Power does, the Amazon show, I'm excited to get more games. When the movies were hot, there were a lot of games coming out for Lord of the Rings, and then since then it's been rather quiet. Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, those are pretty good. But there were also a lot of really bad games out there, some mobile games that I'm not really too fussed about. But back when the movies came out, there were a lot of good games, so I'm hoping we can kind of get that again. And with the announcement of Weta Workshop, which I didn't know they made games, maybe that's the first time they're doing it, but them also entering that foray sounds quite interesting. The upcoming Gollum game doesn't really have me too excited. I'm not sure what to expect of it. But there was also, of course, that announcement, and I did use part of the announcement trailer in the intro for episode 13. Am I in range? I'm probably in range, yeah. The Return to Moria game, I think it's called. Kind of more like a survival wave-based... like, that got me really excited. Like, I feel like that fits the theme perfectly. It doesn't have to be this over-encompassing grand adventure. Just a fun game that could be set in any universe, but is then set in the Tolkien universe. Like, I don't know, I really like that. They got a lot of archers in there. Focus on the Iron Crown ones. We are well armored, and they are not armor piercing. They are also quite well armored, but we are armor piercing, so they should go down rather easily. Push that ballista. We're gonna go for a flank. Draw their fire from as many sides as possible. Blacklocks are taking a bit of a punch. And if we get through Rings of Power, maybe some games set in like the first or second age, that would be really exciting. Like an adventure, like an action adventure game set during the fall of Numenor, like that to me sounds amazing. Great fun. Kind of like the gameplay of the old Prince of Persia games. I'd have to look towards Ubisoft to make that game, and I don't think they can make that game anymore. I think they've lost their touch in that regard, but it would be awesome. Or, of course, as mentioned before, a Total War game. A licensed Total War game. Though, I honestly don't know if they could beat Third Age in terms of polish and just gameplay. Graphics, definitely. But this gameplay is solid, man. Alright. Axe throwers, I don't really need to use you. Get those hammers in, fast. Those guys aren't going to do anything, they're just going to kind of stand there and die. Oh, they're coming in melee, that's fine. My guys can fight in melee quite a bit better than your guys can. Just make sure the ballista does not friendly fire, thank you. Look at that. Are you guys cold? I can sort that out for you. Oh, we are here, laddie. Okay, he's coming in with his Witch Knights. They will destroy my Erebor infantry, but not my Iron Fist hammers. Ready, lads. time for some mining. We're mining steel. We're mining iron. You don't mine steel, you make steel. I'm an idiot. Alright. Get in there. Keep firing. Nice shots. Very nice, very nice. Keep it up. My Blacklock engineers are doing an amazing job, actually. I'd love to pull them out of melee, but I need my hammers to come in. But they are whooping their ass. Alright, go for the flank. The airborne infantry do not stand a chance against the Witch Knights. We need that flank. I do love fighting Angmar. Might actually be one of my favorite evil factions. Come on, lads! Charge! Yes. Very cool. What other games do you think we could get with the Lord of the Rings IP? Because I'm just kind of thinking, like, what kind of game could Weta Workshop be making? I was kind of thinking, like, what kind of a survival horror game in, like, Mirkwood? That would be kind of cool. Right. Stop. Oh, do you guys remember that game Overlord, where you had to play, like, an evil guy, and you, like, yelled around to minions, etc.? I mean, that basically plays like a Lord of the Rings game. The fantasy setting is so Tolkien-esque. Is that a word? Tolkien-esque? Tolkien-ish? Damn, my Erebor infantry is falling apart. Kind of as expected, though. And the guy you play as, look it up if you don't know the game. He pretty much looks exactly like Sauron. So I feel like that maybe started out as a Lord of the Rings game, and then they maybe didn't have the licensing or something like that. Got the cowards down. Get after them, lads. Kill those Witch Knights. Maybe we'll get... No, we won't get a Man of the Hour. This battle is way too easy for that. Come on, lads. And I might just hold on to Nochva Rhaglaw for myself a little bit. At least until I can take Fjorost, because I need that crossing as pointed out by a couple of people. You know what to do. Killing. Yeah, beat him up. These guys ain't got nothing on us. We proud hammers of Gundabad. Aye, we killed them all. Very nice. It's a pretty good result. Back engineers. A little bit of friendly fire there, surprisingly enough. Yeah, they took friendly fire, probably from the ballista. But they killed 183 on their own, which is quite impressive. Erebor infantry kind of got destroyed by the Witch Knights, as to be expected. But overall, a decent result. Alright, there we go. I just had a thought during the loading screen. A Mountain Blade kind of game in Lord of the Rings. I know the mods exist, but they're not that well polished, in my humble opinion. Not that I know anything about modding or anything like that. I have the utmost respect for modders, because I wouldn't even know where to start with it. Alright, let's teach these guys how to drink. First I need to brew, of course. Let's keep it up. So this is Dunedain territory. They own the North Downs, which is quite good. What is up north here? Bacheleg, right. That's their that's what Agendar is chilling. Interesting. A couple people pointed out, noteworthy Nikos and Anarian, that maybe I should get some more spies, just to get a better sense of where the hell everyone's chilling. But taking Bacheleg and killing Agendaur, that would be quite good. Especially if Gimli does it. But then we'll probably trigger the Doomstack, and there's still a bit of Angmarim scum I need to clean up first. Which got me worried is a bit over. I guess we'll wait for these lads, maybe, to join Gimli at Corridum, and perhaps Baragor as well. Although Mount Zwemmerhold still borders Bacheleg. But once we take Bacheleg, we don't have to worry about Mount Zwemmerhold being, you know, bordering any evil territory. Alright, let's send you, Fror, to scout a bit as well. Mr. Gloin, I could ask you to put down some watchtowers. Make sure you can still make it back. Just to keep an eye on the borders here. So what I would do is grab Gimli, because I assume Corridum has mostly good culture now. Yeah, it should be mostly happy. And take Bacheleg. Although I don't have any... Oh, I could borrow some siege equipment from Nochva Rhaglaw. to take down Agendaur, of course. Well, if the Witch King of Angmar is the right hand of Sauron, then Agendaur would be his left hand. Interesting. Something to consider. Right, Diplomat. Diplomat, where are you? Can you reach the elves? Almost. And then we can abandon Brunost, go for an honor rod, give that to the elves as well, and then straight for Khazad-dûm West. Yes. I'm excited. Let them come! Let them come! Gonna be so happy when the goblins are dealt with. I don't think I'll be dealing with Dunland. I might consider, if you guys are up for it, a small excursion towards Isengard, as that is, of course, well, part of the Misty Mountains, somewhat. It's right at the bottom of it. And, of course, Saruman is a piece of work, and I'd love to test out my metal against his metal. So, I don't know. That could be fun. Just, I wouldn't go on a full war with Isengard, because that would take quite a long time, but maybe just take Isengard and pretty much stifle them entirely. Who are you? Oh. You must be the factionaire, then. Interesting. Most interesting. Right, first things first. The question does arise, because I need to take... I want to give an honor to Embrunost in the same turn, so I can keep the army moving. But then I need to be sure that I can reach Imladris. Dale, don't talk to him by accident. Alright, that should work. So, I abandon Brunost with this army, that's already decently enough organized. We attack Agorolg, he might pull back. Oh, we're stuck on this guy, F off. I'm stuck, Can you all leave me alone? Right, I'll have to kill these lads real quick. And then we'll hopefully push towards an honor road. There's so many damn goblins, I literally cannot walk the road without fighting them. They don't want to fight, but there's just too many of them. I have to do some pest extermination. Alright, so just some goblins and some trolls. Nothing scary. I think what I'll do, because they don't have any ranged units, is put my ballista immediately at scattershot and just let them go ham. You two, just scattershot away. If they get too close, we'll throw our axes at them. If they still somehow survive through that, I'll give them the old hammer 1-2 punch. There's no way they'll reach our front lines. No way in hell. Absolutely 100% impossible. Fire away, laddies, fire away! What is it, halberds? So they're quite a bit slower as well. Look at these punks. Look at these punks. They're like flexing. This guy's trying to keep them all wrangled together. These guys don't even know what'll hit them. I think they know maybe, because they're just kind of standing still accepting their fate. They're like, scattershot away! Oh, look at the trolls. They went down so fast. Right, laddies. This army is OP against those guys. Because they are just completely ill-equipped to deal with this threat. I barely broke a sweat. Keep it up. You won't even touch my lines, mate. I won't even have to use... This troll's like, screw this. Yep. I don't think I might even need my hammers, or maybe one volley. Give him one more just to make sure we hit that 85%. Without touching him. That's what you get for being in my way. I mean, what more do you need? Perfect result. Alright. We don't talk about this battle. A complete waste of time. I just wanted to kill... I want to go after this guy. Oh, now I'm out of movement. Some cavalry would be nice to have. Alright, let's get rid of this Erebor infantry units, I suppose. Yeah. Merge them, and then disband them. And pick up... They're not the best cav by any measure, not at all. But they are men on horses, and this being medieval too, that makes them broken. Let's give him Brunost already. Hello, Eladan. I always wondered who would become High Lord, Eladan or Elrahir. Now we know. Brunost, and in exchange I want military access. We'll do it both ways in map information. I thought we already had military access, but that's quite useful. How could we refuse? Yes, together we will stem the tide of evil. Good. So we got a couple troops around Barazinbar considering to take it, maybe? I'd like to see them try. I'm just going to keep this army around for a little bit. Mostly want to have Grimdal take care of Khazad-dûm if possible. And hopefully these guys bugger off. If not, I'll sally out and kill them. Right, Witherboard got a pub. Wonderful. I want to get more money there in those areas. There's nothing I really need. So I'm gonna... Let's get a healer soul for some growth. Framsburg got barracks, so I can turn out some units. I'm not gonna go too crazy, just the really good ones. Because I need to watch my economy a bit better. Miraidon got roads. Still kind of poor. I got a pipe hole. Barazimbar got a brewery. Let's get the mining complex for the big money. But look, my economy, oh my god! It's almost non-existent at this point. I really need to be taking some settlements then. And we will soon enough. Right. So we also know that the elves still hold these territories, as pointed out by the map information. Which is interesting, because typically when Ered Luin, who are over here, go evil, they try to take Mythland and the Grey Havens. But they haven't done that so far, it seems, so that's quite good. Right, let's keep sailing. Oops. Back on the boat, mate. And then Beaufort. Let us cheat you past that little blockade. Move character Beaufort 403 365. Boom. And keep on sailing. These troops need to be making some money. They need to earn their weight in gold. There's still the matter of Bachelor, of course. So let's team them up. I'll put you in mind on my hold. You go towards Corridum. Framsburg. The lads in Onas Peak aren't really doing anything at the moment. Nor do we need them to. So I think I'll send some of these troops towards Barazinbar. This passageway is quite safe now. We've cleaned it up. Onazanar got a bunch of troops, which I think I will also send towards Angmar. Right, Erebor got a bunch of lads that I'm gonna just chuck in a fort for free upkeep while we wait for extra lads to arrive. Just be a little bit more mindful of my money. Alright. Another army moving in, Fundin. Okie doke, most advanced faction, you know it. Kinda hurts to see my economy struggling so much. I used to be #1, you know. Old dwarf yells at Cloud. Back in my day, we had a lot of money. Then you young whippersnappers had to go ruin it. That's fine, it's fine. Just inflation. Small time recession. Baruch Khazad. Khazad eye inflation. Nah, it'll be okay. Just need to sit it out a bit. I got some more economic buildings queued up already. Once those are finished, we'll be rich in no time. And I won't train any new troops for a little bit. I've got a lot of guys on the field. It should suffice for now. At least to kill the goblins and Angmar. I'm actually in the red. I'm losing money. Did you ever expect to see that day, huh? He's reinforcing Barshalag, but Agendaur is still in there. I want his head. Alright, lads, first things first. An on and a rod must fall. And then we will give this. Okay, Brunost apparently is unmanned. Or I skip an on and a rod for now and go straight for Khazad-dûm West and get the big money. Worth considering. Who dares wins? I'm not gonna wait. We're gonna go in. Balance of Power is not in my favor. Uglag has a Balrog of Morgoth. I didn't expect him to show up. Huh. This is interesting. This pleases me greatly. Because now I know what I'll make my intro about. And this is a worthy challenge. Oh, okay. So I guess that's why Balin hasn't ventured out of his, well, one side of Khazad-dûm yet. Because the friggin' Balrog is here. Durins Bane, the Balrog of Morgoth. Well, I think we can scattershot him into oblivion. Oh, so that's why the balance of power is not my favorite. Not because of this guy. Most definitely not. Well, I'm quite pleased with my choice. Let's go in for an epic battle, but let's just double check what else he got. Walk pack, a couple of trolls, bunch of orcs, not too worried about that. Uklak himself has mountain uruks. Okay, we need to be wary of them. They are quite powerful. But we have some of the best troops ever. We have Axguard of Erebor, we have Hammers of Gundbad, Sons of the Fallen, Blacklock catapults, axe throwers, you name it. You know, you wanted a challenge, you're getting a challenge. Alright lads, here we are. Speak friend and enter. There it is. Let's just go in with the ballista first to destroy the entry. We'll keep our catapult ammo. Not sure where that goblin band will show up. I think they'll come in from this passageway here. So before we jump in, let's just take a peek. We go through the door here. I forgot the name of the door. It has a name. I forgot. Go through here. A bit of a bottleneck. We'll see where the enemy deploys. Then there's a flight of stairs either left or right. Through the halls of our ancestors. Look at them, carved in stone. And then up towards the town square right here. If we follow that way, you'll eventually get to the bridge of Khazad-dûm and cross into the other side of Moria. Radio, we'll see where they deploy, of course. Give them some time. It seems they're going... I think they're already going to go up, which is annoying. That's a hard spot to take. And look, there is the Balrog in all his glory. It does look a bit buggy, mind you. It's hard to make this kind of model in Medieval 2, I can assure you of that. It's amazing what they can do with the likes of the Balrog and the Eagles in Lord of the Rings Reforged, Third Age Reforged, and also the units in is it Bringer of the End Times, the Warhammer mod, Boathead. It's amazing what they can do with an engine that's really just aimed at infantry and cavalry. But seeing them make like wargs and spiders and everything like that. Alright, keep it up. The Balrog. But the dwarves delved too... how does it go? Too greedily and too deep, and awoke an ancient evil. Melon! Thank you, Melon. My Gavanan Melanine. And well met indeed. I am not Arachirgulurithon. I am the Dwarves of Erebor, and I've come to claim what is mine. Mithril, Baruch, Gazad. Oh, they're coming forth, it seems. The Balrog watches over his lads. In my head canon, the Balrog is indeed leading the goblins out of fear. These guys are acting independently from Sauron and all the other evil forces. It's pretty much just the Balrog wanting to be left alone, and these guys will have to defend their home.
Soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's
Aye,
belong to us.
that they have. I am scared of that Balrog though. I think my Blacklock siege equipment can take him down relatively easily, but well, he seems to be like a capable lad. I don't think he'll let himself be fooled that easily. Camera might be a little bit awkward to maneuver. I'll do my best to make it somewhat a nice experience for you. Alright, don't fire. Let's go for a flanking approach. Make sure you don't fire that well, because that would end gruesomely. King Shields, you go up against the heavy goblin halberds. Just hold them in place so my other troops have more room to maneuver. Come through the gateway. You there, Son of Durin. General Grimdal, I believe your name is. Come on, demon dogs, keep an eye out for that Balrog. He is a scary lad. These guys are armor piercing, so not even our Teltrim plate can stop their pointy, rusty halberds. But if we can surround them, we can kill them. There we go, lads. Yes, knock him on his ass. Beat him down. Baruch Gazad, Gazad Aimenu. This makes me so happy that we get to face the Balrog. Oh, you have no idea.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
Already
enemy.
thinking of an awesome thumbnail as well. Ah, I get so excited when these events happen. Let's give him one volley of scatter shot. Need to save my ammo though. We need it to take down that Balrog. We cannot take him down through regular arms unless we have a lot of it. My Blacklaw catapult is really in the thick of it there. That's what I get for throwing everyone in. Scatter shot away! That walk pack got destroyed over there. Alright. Look at them! Decimated. Baruch Khazad! Welcome to the club. Alright. How are we looking? I'm 1% for 7%. Good, keep it up. Balrog is not pleased. Nor is this troll guard, who look awesome by the way. They kind of look like Balrog mimicry, like the horns and the skulls. It would be cool if they were like painted red or something like that. That would be kind of awesome to have the goblins really more get into that fire theme, right? They already have that with the Mangonel, of course, which or the, what is it called for the goblins? It has a special name, right? Flame Wrangler, yeah, that's the name. That would be quite cool to go more into that fire. Maybe give them like a Nafatoon unit, like the what are they called again? The guys from Rune that you get when you capture Lust, I think it's called. The Marines, Udesh Marines, those guys. It would be kind of cool to have the goblins get such a unit as well. Alright, Erebor infantry, let's you go towards the goblin band. These halberds, I must admit, are quite tough. I'm already making a mental note, when I play as the goblins, which will happen sooner, hopefully rather than later. Hard time to speak, as I'm so excited with this Balrog. I need to get lots of these halberds, I think. They're going to be one of the better units to have against most of your foes, seeing as you're either fighting dwarves or elves or Dunedain. They're all quite heavily armoured. So you really need to get your armor piercing, because your 2-attack goblin band ain't going to do jack shit, pardon my French, against them. That Balrog is really in an awkward position for me to shoot with my catapult, sending forth more minions. Go forth and die. I retreat to my chambers. Hello, Mithrandir. I need your help. Alright, the halberdiers are dead. We can assemble our lads. I think I might send some axe. Maybe the axe guard of Erebor would be quite good to go around the corner and... Ah, but he's pulling back. He's a smart little Balrog. Look at him, running in his very silly walk. He's definitely part of the Ministry of Silly Walks. But he's not retreating. He's merely pulling back towards a more defendable position. Run, run as fast as you can. I'm the Balrog man. It seems those reinforcements are stuck here. They're not really coming in. Oh yeah, they are actually. It's just taking them a while. I think they were stuck on that rock. I guess they were between a rock and a hard place. Alright, you know what to do. Can't touch this. Alright, are they sending forth more lads to die? No. Alright, Axe Guard of Erebor, you have been trained specifically to take down a Balrog. Let's put that training to the test. These guys have shot dragons out of the sky. Just clean axe throws right through the skull. They can take down a Balrog. They faced worse in the Withered Heath. But at least they have in my head cannon the finest of the finest. They throw axes of pure mithril. That would be awesome. We've seen mithril in armor, right? But did they ever make mithril weapons? I guess, yeah, they did, right? They must have done. And some of the rings of power were also made of mithril, weren't they? Wasn't Nenya, the ring of Galadriel, made with mithril? I might be wrong here, but I believe it was. Right, they're sending forth orc fighters. The Balrog has pulled back entirely to the back. He is a coward. A coward, I dub thee. You wish to withhold that which is rightfully ours? Then do so personally instead of sending your Inbred minions. Goblin band, they are fighting like crazy. They really are driven by fear. They've managed to kill 3%. That is 3% too many. Hold on to your axes. We're gonna need them badly against the coming storm. Well, they're sending them in piecemeal, which works for me. Does make it easy on me. We are ready here. Flanked with the Hammerinos of Gundabarino. What do we got? Uruk Halberts, Orc Hunters. Yeah, he's all the way in the back. I think it was just gathering more lads. He was walking back and being like, oh, come on. Alright, Balrog. This is the price I must pay to reclaim the halls of my ancestors. And I'm ready for it. Charge! I definitely did not expect to face this when I started this recording. I mean, you guys probably do when you clicked on the video, seeing I'll probably make the intro thumbnail title. You know, it's all going to be the Durins Bane themed. Of course it is. So you all kind of know what to expect. But for me, this is very much a big surprise, and I'm living for it. Alright, we got them surrounded with armor-piercing units. Shock infantry. Imagine being the dwarf that kills Durins Bane. Stuff of legends. We're going to succeed where Gandalf needed 2 lives. I guess that's why Gandalf has 2 hit points, eh? Alright, it's going down. And in comes the next batch of brain-dead goblins. Heavy goblin infantry. Perfect. They shall fear the sight of our beards. Keep an eye on. They're coming in very piecemeal now. My troops are getting a bit tired, but that's okay. We just outclassed them like crazy. So it is no real threat. And I will actually get my catapult in. Just need to be a bit careful that my general does not throw away his life. He should be okay. This is him right here. Red cape. These guys have some pretty nice armor, mostly looted from us, of course. But, well, we made the damn armor. We sure know how to pierce it. Alright, keep it up. Send in more of your ragtag goblin horde. The hive mind beckons, and I answer the call. Right. I'm gonna pull back my general, because there might be some friendly fire incidents here and there. We don't want to have what's his name be at the wrong end of that. Can't have that. Is he safe? No, he's not safe. Alright, lads. Shield wall. Shove the goblin horde away from your leader, from your lord. And please, pull back, you maniac. Do not die now, that would be most silly and very unnecessary. I really think that's him. No? Is it not? Let's see. If the camera now tilts back... Gosh darn it. Mate, why does this always happen? Like, everyone's pulling out except the one guy that can't die. Pull back, you crazy... He's just bloodlusted up. Oh lord. This might go bad now because of my general being an absolute baboon. Well, if he dies, I take no responsibility. I really pulled him back. Way on time. He's just not listening. He's not deaf. He's just ignoring me. Please do not scattershot my general. It is risk. Ooh. Hello, Galu. It's me. You? Yep. I just scattershotted my own general. Totally saw it happening too. Totally called it. Knew it was gonna happen. Tried to pull him back. He did not listen. I have little sympathy. In a way, it was quite hilarious. And he didn't get to fight the Balrog at the very end. Well, this is why I am Izzy and not Legend of Total War. This is why I am mediocre Total War. Certain spots of genius counteracted quite heavily by big spots of madness and insanity. And loving every second of it. I probably killed like 6% of my own lad there. I doubt they killed that many on their own. Alright, we just need to filter them out a bit because there's so many more still of them. Killed almost half of them, but mountain uruks as well. Keep it up, let them come. I want to push forth, but they are making it hella hard on me. Let's get some of these fresher troops up on this left side. As the main bulk of my army just fights their way through this horde. Well, might as well send in my sons of Durin, right? Their general is dead, so... Kinda sucks because public order might become a bit more difficult, but... whatever. I won't lose any sleep over him, it's his own damn fault for not pulling back when I told him to. I told him, don't be a hero, he just had to go be a hero and die. That's what you get. Fire at will. Alright. I think the final part of the battle is going to take place in the halls of Dwaradolf, which I don't mind. It's quite an awesome background. What a fight. Oh, trolls. Throw your axes on those trolls because they will decimate my hammers. Or not. My lads are getting a bit tired of here. Oh, we got some javelin boys. Kings, lads. I'm kind of being silly in this fight a bit. That's okay. I still have the Blacklock catapult. And as these trolls go down, they really are running out of the heavy lads. The Durins Bane is coming. Be wary, be wary. Oh, why aren't you throwing back, you fools? I'm just kind of standing there and taking it. Alright, let's pull these guys in to keep them busy. And let's get the Axe Guard in. Baruk Khazad, lads, you're up. We have spotted Durins Bane coming up the stairs. Well, not up the stairs, but at the top of the stairs. He's coming in. Clear out this rabble. Well done for. Catapults. Man it. I'll keep the Blacklock in the back in case we need to pull back. I don't know how this will go against Durins Bane. I've never fought against him. So I'm sending in the Axe Guard of Erebor. They will be, I think, my best bet. Well, the Scatter Shot is going to be the most lethal, but these guys have more mobility. So I'm just going to thin the herd here a little bit. My body piercing axes until the Balrog is in range, which he is. Oh no, some of them are routing. Durins Bane is causing fear in their hearts. Hold, Baruk Khazad! Khazad Aimenu, take this, you son of a Durin! Wait, I'm the son of Durin, you're not the son of Durin! You son of a Bane! Keep throwing those axes! It's not hurting them at all! Throw! What are we looking... 58 defense, 7 hit points. Keep throwing! Wait, who's holding off? No. Defend your catapult, how are they funneling through? Don't let them hurt the catapult. Right. Bring in the Blacklock catapult. No, get on your catapult. Where is your catapult, you fools? Oh lord, this is backfiring so very damn fast. Keep throwing! Don't worry about friendly fire. Where you're going, friendly fire is not a concern. Throw at the Orc Defenders if you must. Just throw and hit something. The King's Shield's trying to hold back Durins Bane and his Troll Guard. They're really desperate to hold off my catapult as well, because they know it's the key. Come on, guys. You had no problem killing Gimli. Oh, this battle's backfiring. Durins Bane is causing fear to me as well. Now, do I pull back my Axe Guard of Erebor? I feel like I should. Retreat! We need to wait for a better position. Or for the catapult to maybe do something. Okay, well, my King's shields and axes are holding. But it won't be enough. 38 for 60%. We're still looking decent. Get those Orc Defenders out of there. Sons of Durin, get in there. Yeah, no, my infantry is getting destroyed. Perhaps that will lead to an opportunity for me to maybe get one more volley in. None of these guys are looking bloodied up at all. But I think the scatter shot might just be able to one-hit them. We'll have to see. I remember it being quite lethal against Mumakil. But that's an entirely different beast. Kazat, Aimenu, throw! Yes, those should be some good hits. They don't care. Just shrug it off. So basically, because they can't make one huge Balrog entity, that's why they made the Troll Guard unit. But it should represent the strength of the one Balrog, right? So we tally up all their kills and just consider it Durins Bane's kills, which will be plenty. We won't be able to see it at the end of the game, or at the end of the battle, unfortunately, but just assume it's a lot. Alright, lads. Let's set up a defense and put our catapult behind it. If we cannot achieve it with this catapult. Oh, they are coming around the bend. Alright, lads. Sons of the Fallen. Go join them. Let's see if we can get a volley off on the Balrog. It is the only way. They're still at 13. They haven't lost a soul. Alright. Get in there, get in there. You need to hold them off the catapult. Buy the catapult as much time as possible.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue
I
like this,
told them to aim at Orc Defenders, but now I regret that. Throw! Fire! Something! I'm not gonna have enough time. Get this catapult in position. Oh lord, this is going south fast. Fire! Hurry! Just fire at will. Do something. Shoot, kill, maim, brutalize. I don't care. Exterminate. Something must be done. This is madness. She is a beauty, but use her! This is not the time for you to act up, Mr. Catapult. This is not the time. Load it! Fire! Alright, Blacklocks. Durin bless you. Oh lord. That's hopeless. The catapult's not working. It's not doing anything. Fighting as hard as I can, but the catapult is just not cooperating. Right. This is gonna kill a lot of friendly dwarves. But it's a price I'm gonna have to pay. If I can just get a volley off on the Balrog. Don't worry about friendly fire, just fire. Any fire is better than no fire. Are they gonna actually do something? Oh bless you. Come on. Oh god. The other catapult is Fubar. Yes! Oh, it's regular shot. Why isn't it scatter shot? And I think that went straight through the Balrog and he just didn't give a damn. Shrugged it off like the cool guy that he is. Holy crap. How do you defeat this guy without scattershot? I'm still not sure if it'll kill him. Is he dead? Yes! We killed the Balrog! We can only assume that the Blacklock catapult does do a scattershot made out of pure mithril. but only that would be able to pierce the hide of a Balrog. Hope, my friends, hope returns to us. The Balrog is slain, Durin has been avenged. Durin the Deathless we are once again. Come on, my friends. Once more into the breach, into the belly of the beast. We have barely any troops left. I lost so many good soldiers. This guy is all the way over there. How did you... What? Where are you? You were in the mountain. You made it out. Trying to relink with Balin's company, which is incredible. Okay, there's still these guys alive with Durins Bane, so hopefully we take them down. Also the Axe Guard of Erebor. They're quite capable in melee. I think they'll be okay.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Go help them out. Alright, but as soon as that last Durins Bane guy is dead... Yeah, there we go. Now the path is open. Look how the Sons of the Fallen are still standing. Incredible scenes. Alright, you can stop for now. Oh man, that got really hairy for a moment there. We still haven't won. Let us not get greedy. That's what caused this entire mess in the first place, and this definitely could have been handled more in a clean manner, but hey, the Balrog is dead. And that is always a great achievement as a dwarf. No matter the price we had to pay, it is an achievement, and one we should celebrate. There comes our general, he's had enough. Already? That's probably the captain, because the mountain Uruks only just came in. Yeah, Gorbla. Not the actual general, mind you. Keep it up. It's still going to be a hard-fought victory, and I don't want to cry victory just yet, because my troops are also dealing with some morale issues, but, well, definitely could have gone worse so far. You do fire at the mountain Uruks, even though you're a very incapable catapult, and I kind of dislike you after what you did with the Balrog. You could have really helped out, mate. Fire at will, you just don't want to do it? Come on. What if I put you on mortar shot? Could you do that? Surely you could do that. It's literally in an arc. Are they routing? Oh, shoot. Cowards. Cowards! This is not good. Not good at all. They're going through the wall, through the ceiling. Not sure where they'll land. As long as they hit something, I'm most pleased. Oh, they're hitting over here. Okay.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, well, we're at 66%, so this is not good. This is also a pretty long fight. I'm probably going to go over time. It's okay. It's worth it to fight the Balrog, right? Oh man, he put up a good fight. I will give him that. I wish I could see how many kills he got. Oh, this is glorious. This is really helping me out to thin the herd over there. Massive props to the Axe Guard of Erebor single-handedly holding this choke point though. Alright, another volley right in this blob, please. Yes, so many kills from that. Crappy units, yes, but sometimes quantity over quality, right? 84%. The Mountain Uruks are scaring me the most. If I could fire at them, that would help quite a bit. So I'm thinking perhaps I should rename this territory in honor of my general, even though it didn't. If he had died against the Balrog, that would have been a bit cooler. Now it's kind of a lame death. But hey. Alright, you don't want to fight at the Mountain Uruks, fine, I'll have to take him down. Oh, he's using abilities himself, that son of a bitch. The last few Axe Guard of Erebor. I hope when I take Khazad-dûm I can actually train some units from Khazad-dûm. I think I can. So So that's going to be quite cool. Come on. Land. I want to see the damage. Ayy. It's mostly just those mountain roofs causing me trouble, yeah. They're not going to surrender easily. Wee bit of a problem. A wee bit of a problem. Perhaps these guys can help. Always weird seeing horses in Khazad-dûm. If horses can make it inside of Moria, why did... what was his name? Bill? Sam's pony? Why did he have to go, huh? Gandalf just hated that pony. Incredible. Come on. Keep killing them. Fantastic. I love how I'm killing so many of them and there's still so many more to kill. Like, just an endless stream of them. Ugh. Let's flank those mountain rooks. There's a one axe guard as well. If I could pull him back and just have him throw axes, that would be quite good. That's why I send in the cav, honestly, to clear up my axe guard of Erebor. So instead of fighting in melee, they can throw axes at Chief Lieutenant Zagorog and his bunch of jerks. Come together, my friends! See, they are very tough. So we can get to throwing axes. All of you, please. I know you're... well, if two can start throwing axes, that would already help. Just any axe throwing. Do bear in mind they're body piercing and armor piercings. Yeah. Come on, lads. Cooperate a bit. The horses have trash morale, so they might break. It's fine. Throw those axes, please. Stop worrying about friendly fire, just throw the damn things. You think the Dale infantry or the Dale longbowmen care about friendly fire? No. Throw! Throw or I will eat your supper. Oh, that worked. Nice. Keep it up. There we go. Man, look how many troops I got left. It's barely anything. This is worrisome. Too many mountain uruks causing me a bad time. They just don't go down. They have multiple hit points, all of them. No, just 20 defense. That's not that crazy. Why can I not seem to kill them? Come on, throw. Throw. Right. Desperate times, desperate measures. I will scatter shot them. That's all a friendly fire. Needs to be done, otherwise they're just not gonna go down. Well, it's just really the mountain orcs remaining. Oh, these guys are just down to next to nothing. A couple of goblin band that are more prone to run away. Please die, mountain uruks. 65 of you pricks.
Our men are winning the battle.
Oh man, this is such another, like, skin in my teeth battle. I really underestimated the strength of these mountain uruks. They are powerful. It's a good thing I picked up that merchant cavalry, because they're helping me out quite a bit now. $53. By the top of the corpse of the dead Balrog. Another volley, please. 48. 34. Pull back, horses. And of course their general doesn't die. My general is the first to die as always. He just keeps on trucking. Prick. Oh, he's fighting my axe guard, eh? It's a unit I will sacrifice if I must. I won't like doing it. But if it's the price I must pay to kill these 20 mountain uruk pricks, I will do it. think I'm gonna have to rely on my daily longbows to do all the damage at this point. Come on, kill them. They are so tough. We got the goblin band off the town square, so I'm thinking if I give him a calf charge, they might rout. It's a shame my troops won't come back to me. 84 for 97. Wavering, break, please. Please break. Please, and you don't break. Yeah, they broke. Good, so it really is just the 19 mountain uruks. Oh, and the one snagger skirmisher. Apologies. I'm gonna have to exterminate populace in this place, because I cannot keep the peace without my general. Alright, pull through. Move through. Ah, yikes. 19 mountain uruks. Maybe if I can lure them in the open, I can calf charge them in the halls of Dwaradov. That would be a glorious scene. Or if they stand here, I might be able to pull in my... Are they yelling victory, those sons of... You are no sons of Durin, you are sons of bitches. Alright lads, let's give them a warm welcome to Moria. A delayed welcome, you've been around here for a while, but we never had the opportunity to meet. Set up, scattershot them to death, just like what we did to your precious little Balrog. Come on. Get old Betsy up here. Betsy and Betty. Twin catapults of Blacklock. Push, I know it's heavy. That's why I call them Betsy and Betty. The name implies the weight. Okay, that's one in position. That's two. Let's end this here, please. Because I'm stressed out. Screw you! Yes.
We must press our advantage.
And the last calf charge from within the halls of the Dwaradov. With some routing iron hills, mattocks as well. The horses of the dwarves are upon you! Ah, this is epic. Come on, lads. Pick up speed. They're trying to retreat. Stab them with your swords. Trample them with your hooves. Show them no mercy, for they have shown none to us on this day. Damn, we lost a lot of guys. Brave warriors, one and all. Charge! Did we get him?
This is a clear victory.
Yes, we got him. Whew, 84%. Let's see how many we get down to. Is the battle not over? Ah, there we go. 60. Okay, so we did heal a fair chunk. That was a rough fight. A really rough fight. We lost a lot of good dwarfs today. We got 800 remaining. We lost 1.2k. Yikers. Axe God of Erebor killing 308, but the unit is gone. Decimated. Damn, that unit's been around for a while. Just look at these results all around. 550 Hammers of Gundabad. They healed. They're actually back. So what was the name of the general we lost actually? I have no idea. We'll get a message later on. What about the catapult, eh? Dwarven catapult 713. Very nice. And the Blacklock one? 106. It's not that many, but they did kill the Balrog, so that is that. Right, lads, we have cleared out Khazad-dûm West, killing Durins Bane. What a feat. Even if it cost us dearly, this is a day of victory. Right, let's execute the poor little goblin band. Oh, man. What a day. High Chieftain of the Goblins is dead. Most importantly, Durins Bane is dead.
Glory to the king!
Glory to the king!
Well done, lads. We've won.
Let's sack the settlement. It hurts my soul a little bit to sack Khazad-dûm West, but we're just sacking the goblin parts of the city. Right, my economy's almost sorted because of that. But I'm gonna need some culture in here. Lots of mining income, but yeah, culture is barely any dwarven culture left. Let's teach him how to brew once again. So who did we lose? Grimdal with a little thingy on the A. Let's name it Grimdal's... Oops. No, I cannot type today. Grimdal's Honor. Oh, what a shame. We got Onar's Peak, Grimdar's Honor, the Misty Mountains. They be cursed. But we hold Grimdar's Honor. Let's put a spy in there to root out any goblin spies. See if there's any, stuff we can get rid of. I don't need to breed beasts. I am the beast. Yeah, everything else can stay, I think. No, walk breeder, that can go. Apologies. Right, so that's that sorted. Is there anything else I need to be doing in this episode? Don't think so. No, wait. Do we need to do that for a moment? Nargothrond, I need money. Anything that doesn't give me money for now will be skipped. Frugal times are ahead of us. But markets, I'll always accept. And, of course, culture. Well, if these guys want to try and take Nochva Rhaglaw, that's fine by me. I will get an army ready to attack Barchaleg and take down Agendaur. So I'll get these lads. We'll start by taking this little... Actually, do I want to take the fort? Let's start by taking the fort. Can I pull Gimli out of Corey Doom? I can. But the lads really don't like that. Then again, Gimli is really good to be not using. No, let's not use Gimli. Let's try to get a man of the hour. Let's pull out most of the garrison. With a couple of exceptions. There we go. It's a full roster of pretty good units. Build some siege equipment. I'm still not sure if we'll do this siege. We'll see how many troops there really are. And then take Barchaleg afterwards, hopefully, to take down Agendaur. Need to be careful though, because he's moving towards the Wemmerhold, so I'll move some of these troops around. Durinberg is not happy. I'll fix that. There we go. So if they want to try and take Mount Wemmerhold, I think we got enough to hold them off. That's 2 units of King's Warriors, 2 Axe Throwers. That's fine, and then we can hopefully push towards Barchaleg and kill Agendaur. Right, I'm going to call it a day for now. So yeah, taking Khazad-dûm West, Grimdar's Honor now. Quite a feat. We also took Nochva Rhaglaw, of course, quite a feat as well. But killing the Balrog will top that by a little bit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I hope to catch you soon for episode number 15.